So I'm sure when you guys were watching Vaxay's play on Tsukunami for the first 1K, you were probably suited up like you were watching the Despicable Me movie. But for recent events, I would imagine that you weren't suited up for the new easy 1K on this map called My Time by Bowen by this player named The Magic Animals. He played this on EZDT. This is like the top diff and it's usually 9 stars, and it's like this really fucked up stream speed map where you just go all over the place, do the raking, all the ulting, and this play is pretty freaking crazy, bro. It is the first 1K on easy mod on EZDT, an 85% ACK, 1069 PP, 1300 PP of FC. And I just want to give my thoughts on this because you guys are probably seeing this and you're like, okay, what the fuck, dude? Like, when I personally was looking at the subreddit, I looked at this play and I just laughed, bro. I was just like, LMAO, because this kind of just reminds me of what happened of Hidamari, where people play Hidamari and essentially this DT map where you can just play through the whole map. It's like a 5-star throughout, and then the ending is like the 8-star part where you can literally just double tap this death stream, and you could literally do that and get like an easy 500 PP, even though maybe your top player is like 200. Like, that's basically what happened here. And the Magic Animals here, he's a goofy DT easy player and can also play Flashlight. So this is a pretty crazy play for him. He's 4-digit and has the 1K here. And the community sentiment to this play is not really the best. Like, there's some comments out here saying, how is this the first easy 1K? Dude, because maybe this place will grow, not count. And if they don't, why does easy DT count as easy? And he's just basically giving this argument where I think like a long ass time ago, or probably like a couple months ago, Colin Liu, another 4-digit player, he hopped on because maybe and did it on like easy halftime hard rock Flashlight or some shit, and he got like a 1K on it. It was a PP record at the time, and people are like, okay, well, I'm gonna nerf this play because it's too fucking overbalanced or it's too broken, right? So they nerfed that play. So I'm guessing this is now the actual first easy 1K because nobody else has an easy 1K right now, even though technically Colin Liu got it for the first time. And then there's also the other people just booming this, saying like, okay, so is this high tie again, or Hidamari 2 doesn't even count as PP record? Like, people are just not giving this the actual PP record for easy mod. And I just want to give my whole thoughts on this. Like, should this even be nerfed? Like, what should the Osu game dev, what should they do about this whole situation here? And I did make a video about this subject with Bowen My Time, where the Magic Animals actually FC'd it with EZDT like a bit ago, like a couple of days ago, and I think it was on Laser, and he just got the 13-star FC. Like, that, there's no even medal for 13 stars, and he just did it anyways. And I made a video about it because I was like, dude, this is just freaking absurd, right? If you look at the map, it's not really a 13-star. You wouldn't really compare it to a 13-star to like Emmerich playing a 13-star. Like, it looks completely not that bad, right? Like, if you have some basic easy reading skill and then you also know how to rake on your keyboard, then you can probably also FC this map and get a very good score on it. And one of the broken things about this map is that since you can rake tap it, since the whole map on DT is like what, like 375 BPM or something, on easy mod there is such a low overall difficulty that you can actually get away with double tapping or raking easy DT maps more. It's easier to rake this, and the star rating doesn't reflect upon that lowering in difficulty because of how easy reduces the overall difficulty here. So I just think this map is just absolutely broken. But if you guys are also out here trying to get your first 1K or something, and you can kind of play easy and know how to rake, then maybe you hop on this map and get this freaking 1K as well, like the Magic Animals. Like, maybe this is the new Glory Days. Like, screw Glory Days and Lionheart where everyone gets a DT and the 1K on it. Let's just hop on Bowen My Time and get a 13-star FC and just absolutely go 1K mode on every map in there. But just to rant on this whole situation here, guys, I just want to say that as a result of this, it's pretty evident that the PP system, like, yeah, it's pretty good for the most part, but just realize that it's just a fucking number, right? Because you see this guy get a 1K on this map. Like, is that the same as a 1K on an actual DT map? No, it's not. So I'm just saying here, guys, that the PP that you gain from maps, it doesn't really reflect your actual skill sometimes, especially like maps like these. It's not really a map that you would think 1K is actually. And I just want to say, as a result of that, if you guys ever feel bad about yourself and you're comparing yourself to other people, like, oh, I have a lesser PP than his PP is bigger than mine, I just want to say, guys, it's just a fucking number. And at the end of the day, this game, what is it at its core? It's clicking circles to the beat, and if you do it with enough accuracy and rhythmic complexity, then you're able to get a good score. And I think that's a more healthy mindset to look at it from. Like, just compete with yourself and not with the other people right here, because everyone's got their own circumstances, man. Like, I've said this so many times in other videos, but some people just get so caught up with comparing themselves with others and then getting completely demotivated. Dude, just compare yourself to your previous past, and it's in a situation like this, maybe comparing yourself like, this guy's 4-digit and he's a freaking 1K. Dude, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. It's just a number, as you guys can see from this whole situation here. But besides that topic, on the topic of first 1Ks or PP milestones, it seems like Emmerich is hopping on the new Green Day, Bang Bang, Rai Jodo's Extreme, Rita Summers on DT, PP, and he got a 5 miss on it and literally choked 2000 PP on this. So I think we can expect a 2000 PP play soon, not just the first 1K on easy. And I just think that'll be absolutely crazy, guys. I just wanted to say that score, just briefly mention it here, because it seems like we're seeing some brief footprints before a large storm passes by where Emmerich just hops on and get a 2000 PP. Maybe he hops on bang bang and does on top diff and the lower diff and just gets 2000 PP back and forth. I don't know, but that's pretty much all I want to say. Yeah, I'll see you guys.